coffee cup is still beside the sink. I almost wash it, then I stop and think how strange the smallest things can hurt when someone leaves before you're ready for the words. Your record player waits beside the chair, the needle resting like you might be there. And on the wall beneath the fading light, our photograph is still holding us tonight. I walk from room to room alone, learning every corner of this home. But every place I thought was mine still carries something of you inside. There's a room you left behind, and I still find you there sometimes, in the curtains moving with the air, in the empty side of our old chair. There's a room inside my heart where we never really fell apart. And though I know you're gone from here, your memory still lives somewhere near. There's a room you left behind, and I don't know how to close the door. I found your sweater in the bedroom drawer, the one you wore the winter we were poor. You laughed and said we'd make it through, and somehow I believe the world belonged to you. We used to dance across this wooden floor, bare feet, late nights asking nothing more. You'd pull me close when music played, and I could swear we'd never change. But time has its own way of rearranging, turning promises into photographs. And love can leave without becoming hate. Sometimes it simply runs out of yesterday. There's a room you left behind, and I still find you there sometimes, in the curtains moving with the air, in the empty side of our old chair. There's a room inside my heart where we never really fell apart. And though I know you're gone from here, your memory still lives somewhere near. There's a room you left behind, and I still don't know how to close the door. Maybe I don't have to close it, maybe I just have to let it be a little place for who we were before we became who we had to be. I won't erase the good years, I won't turn them into blame. You gave me some of my happiest days, and I won't be ashamed. But tomorrow I'll open the windows, let the morning in. There's a room you left behind, but I don't have to live there all the time. I'll keep the laughter, lose the tears, let the dust settle over all those years. There's a room inside my heart, but now I'm learning how to start a life beyond the shape of you, a life where something beautiful can still come true. There's a room you left behind, and tonight I'll close the door. Not something that can last. Your coffee cup, your old chair, the photograph stays. But tomorrow morning I'll open the windows and let you go. Your voice came through the telephone, 3,000 miles and I was still alone. You said the weather had turned cold. I said I missed the way your hands could hold. We talked until the morning birds, until we ran out of ordinary words. Then you whispered, I wish you were here, and suddenly the distance disappeared. I've counted every mile between us, every station, every street. Every night I've closed my eyes and imagined you asleep. I'll be there by morning if the highway keeps me moving, if the headlights make it through the rain. I'll be there by morning. No more waiting, no more wondering, no more loving you through a telephone line. Let the whole world stand between us, let the miles try what they can. I've been missing you too long tonight. I'm coming back again. I'll be there by morning. I packed a little suitcase by the door, the same old photograph inside once more. Your letter folded in my coat, the one that said, come home if you still hope. I didn't tell you I was leaving. I wanted to see your face when I walk into that little room and finally close the space. Maybe it's foolish, maybe it's late, maybe love doesn't care about the things we calculate. every lonely night we've known. But I know one thing for certain, I don't wanna miss another one alone. So don't ask me why, just open the door. I'll be there by morning, with the sunrise on my shoulders, with every mile I've left behind. I'll be there by morning, and when I finally hold you, I'll know the waiting wasn't wasted time. Let the whole world stand between us, let the miles try what they can. I've been missing you too long tonight, I'm coming back again. I'll be there by morning, where your heartbeat meets mine. No more letters, no more telephone, no more counting down the time. And if tomorrow asks us why we cross so far to find, the answer's simple, darling. I couldn't spend another night without you in my life. I'll be there by morning, leave one light on. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I wasn't looking for another heart. I'd spent enough time learning how they break apart. I had my keys, my coat, my quiet room, and no intention of making space for you. Then you came in on a Tuesday night, said something funny underneath the kitchen light. I laughed before I could remember why. I promised myself I'd never let somebody inside. You didn't ask me where I'd been, you didn't need to know the shape of every scar. You just stayed when conversation ended, and somehow that was enough to start. I'm loving you a little more than yesterday, a little less afraid of what my heart might say. I don't know where this road is taking us, I only know I wanna walk it close to you. I'm learning how to trust again, one quiet night, one open hand. No promises beyond today, just loving you a little more than yesterday. You noticed when I pulled away, never chased me, never made me stay. You'd leave the porch light glowing through the night, like I could come back when the time felt right. One evening I fell asleep beside you, woke up and realized I wasn't scared too. There was no storm waiting in the room, just you breathing in the morning coming through. I thought love had to hurt to prove it mattered, that every kiss would leave another bruise. But you showed me something maybe that's the first time I've understood what love can be. I'm loving you a little more than yesterday, a little less afraid of what my heart might say. I don't need to know the ending now, I just wanna feel your fingers intertwine with mine. Just loving you a little more than yesterday. And if tomorrow brings another scar, we'll face it for exactly what we are. Two imperfect hearts, two open hands, learning how to build instead of break again. I don't need forever promise tonight, I just need you beside me in this light. And if love is something we create, I'll make it with you, one day at a time. A little more than yesterday, a little less afraid. Tomorrow I'll love you a little more. You wanted a house beside the ocean, I wanted a city full of lights. You dreamed of children in the garden, I dreamed of catching one more flight. We thought that love could solve the distance, that wanting hard enough was all we'd need. But every time you reached for tomorrow, I was already somewhere else in my dreams. We never lied about the feeling, we only lied about the cost. Two hearts can be together and still be terrified of what gets lost. We had the love, but not the light. We had the fire, but not the time. You were the man I wanted in a world I couldn't choose, and I was the woman you loved with a life you couldn't lose. So if someday you wonder why I let you walk away, know I loved you more than enough to know I couldn't make you stay. We had the love, but not the light. I remember your hand upon my shoulder the night we packed the final box. You said we could start again somewhere. I looked away because I knew we'd stop. You kissed me slowly in the hallway, like memorizing something you would miss. And I hated how the truth could hurt, even when the truth was this: there wasn't someone else between us, there wasn't anything to blame, just two different roads beneath our feet, and one impossible name. We had the love, but not the maybe somewhere in another version you stayed and I learned to stay too. Maybe we grew old beside the ocean, maybe every dream came true. But I don't live in that story, and neither do you. So I'll keep the nights we were happy and release the ones we couldn't get through. I never stopped loving you, I just stopped asking love to become somebody else. We had the love, we had the fire, we had the kind of feeling people spend their whole lives trying to find. You were the man I wanted, and I was the woman you knew. But sometimes loving someone deeply means letting them become who they need to. So if someday you wonder whether I regretted those days, I would choose every one of them, even knowing how they end. We had the love, and that was real. Even if we couldn't build the future we could feel. You took a part of my heart, I'll never ask it back. And if I see you years from now, I'll smile at what we had. We had the love, but not the life. Not every love is meant to stay. Some are meant to change you and then let you go. I found an old photograph today. You had that ridiculous hair that way. I laughed so hard I nearly dropped my tea. Then you walked in and said, "What's so funny?" I showed you that picture from '89. You said I look good, don't rewrite history tonight. I said you were trouble then, you're trouble now. You kissed my forehead and took a little bow. We've changed our clothes, we've changed our plans, we've changed the shape of these two hands. But one thing time could never prove, it couldn't teach my heart to stop choosing you. The years look good on us, better than we ever knew. A little silver in your hair, a little wisdom in mine too. We've had our storms, we've had our days, we've watched 1,000 colors change. But every time you pull me close, I still remember why I chose you. The years look good on us. We know each other's morning face, we know which floorboard makes the noise in this place. You know I steal the blankets when I sleep. I know you talk when you're dreaming deep. We've argued over money, plans and time. We've said I'm leaving more than once in our lives. But somehow every road we took led back to this familiar look. And I don't need the girl I used to be, or the man you were at 23. I like the way we've learned to love less like a wildfire snoozes to go out. The years look good on us, better than we ever knew. A little silver in your hair, a little wisdom in mine too. We've had our storms, we've had our days, we've watched 1,000 colors change. But every time you pull me close, I still remember why I chose you. The years look good. The years look good on us. If I could meet you back then, I'd tell that reckless younger girl, don't worry about the years ahead. They're gonna give you something beautiful. She'd probably laugh, she'd probably run. She wouldn't believe what we'd become, but I'd know. Oh, I'd know. I'd still fall for you, just a little wiser this time. The years look good on us, like a favorite song we never outgrew. Like every line and every scar was written just to lead me back to you. We've had our storms, we've had our days, we've watched 1,000 colors change. And every time you pull me close, I still remember why I chose you. The years look good on us, and I wouldn't change a thing. Not the tears, not the laughter, not the winters or the springs. If this is what forever means, then let the calendar keep turning. Let the world grow old around us. I'll still be right here learning how to love you, how to choose you, how to fall for you again. The years look good on us. Come here, trouble, let's make a few more. I found a number in your coat, a little piece of paper you forgot. You said it was nothing, just a friend, but your eyes told me the truth before the sentence ended. I stood there listening to you explain how a mistake could never change a thing. But love doesn't sound the way it used to, when every promise suddenly has fingerprints on it. I could have screamed, I could have cried, I could have begged you for another night. But somewhere underneath the pain, I heard a voice say, don't forget your name. I won't be your maybe, I won't be your almost, I won't stand waiting while you decide where your heart goes. I gave you my forever, you gave me half the truth. So take the road you chose tonight, I'm not following you. You can keep your apologies, you can keep your alibis. I won't be your maybe for the rest of my life. Do you remember all those nights you told me I was everything you wanted? I believed you with my whole heart, That's the part I won't pretend I don't regret. But I won't call myself foolish for loving you the way I did. The shame belongs to the one who had a beautiful thing and still went looking for another. You thought I'd fall apart without you, maybe once I would've. But heartbreak has a strange way of showing you what you're made of. I won't be your maybe, I won't be your almost. I won't stand waiting while you decide where your heart goes. I gave you my forever, you gave me half the truth. So take the road you chose tonight, I'm not following you. You can keep your apologies, you can keep your alibis. I won't be your maybe for the rest of my life. There was a time I'd have forgiven anything to keep you near. I would have traded every piece of me to make the truth disappear. But love shouldn't make you smaller, and trust shouldn't need a disguise. So take one last look at the woman you thought would never say goodbye. You were wrong. I won't be your maybe, I won't be your almost. I won't stand waiting while you decide where your heart goes. I gave you my forever, you gave me half the truth. And now the road you chose tonight is one I'll never follow you through. You can keep your apologies, you can keep your alibis. I won't be your maybe for the rest of my life. Maybe someday you'll remember how completely I was yours. Maybe you'll miss the woman who believed you at the door. But by the time you understand what you threw away that night, I'll be somewhere far beyond you, and I'll finally be alright. I loved you, that's true, but I won't be your maybe, not anymore. Your briefcase is beside the door. Mine's been waiting there for days or more. We pass like strangers in the hallway, two people living in the same place. You ask me how my day has been, I say fine, and you say mine too. Then the television fills the room with all the words we never do. We used to stay awake till dawn, talking about the life we'd want. Now we're too tired to even fight for the life we already have tonight. Come back to the life we started. of everything we should have said. Come back and sit beside me, put your tired head against my heart. We don't need to fix the whole world, we just need to find where we lost the start. Come back to the life we started. Do you remember that little place with peeling paint and hardly any space? We had a mattress on the floor, but somehow we were richer than before. You'd bring me flowers from the corner store, I'd dance while you cooked beside the stove. We didn't have much money then, but we had hours to call our own. Then ambition learned our names, and slowly everything changed. We built a future brick by brick, and forgot who we were building it for. Come back to the life we started. Come back before we lose the thread, before the years become a photograph of everything we should have said. Come back and sit beside me, put your tired head against my heart. We don't need to fix the whole world, we just need to find where we lost the start. Come back before we're strangers in our own I don't need another vacation, I don't need a bigger room, I don't need another reason to postpone loving you. Let the phone keep ringing, let tomorrow wait outside. Tonight I want the woman you married, and the man I fell for back beside me. We can lose a little money, we can't afford to lose us. Come back to the life we started. Come back before we lose the thread, before the years become a photograph of everything we should have said. Come back and sit beside me, put your tired head against my heart. We don't need to fix the whole world, we just need to remember where we started. Come back to the little things, the coffee, the laughter, the kitchen light. Come back to the ordinary. Come back to us tonight. Let the future keep its promises, let tomorrow take its time. I've spent too many years chasing everything to realize you were the thing worth finding. Your briefcase by the door, leave it there. Come sit beside me, we've got a life to start again. You always leave before the morning, before the city learns your name. I watch your taillights disappear and tell myself this isn't pain. You never bring a suitcase, I never ask you to stay. We built our little universe in the hours nobody sees. You know the curve beside my shoulder, I know the silence in your eyes. We don't need words to understand why we can never call this life. There's a place between goodbye and stay, where I keep you for another day, where your hand is still inside of mine, and we don't have to answer time. There's a place where no one knows, where every secret safely goes. If I can't have you in the light, I'll hold you in the quiet tonight. Somewhere between goodbye and stay, you are still mine for one more day. We meet beneath the same old street light. You smile before you say hello, and every sensible decision leaves the room the moment you get close. You tell me about your long day, I tell you about mine. We laugh like ordinary lovers for a little borrowed time. I know this isn't forever, I know the morning always wins, but when you pull me toward you, I forget where the boundaries began. There's a place between goodbye and stay, where I keep you for another day, where your hand is still inside of mine. We don't have to answer time. There's a place where no one knows, where every secret safely goes. If I can't have you in the light, I'll hold you in the quiet tonight. Somewhere between goodbye and stay, you are still mine for one more day. Maybe in another life we meet when every door is open. Maybe there are no complicated roads, no reasons to keep our hearts unspoken. But I don't want another life tonight, I want this one, however brief. So hold me like you mean it, even if tomorrow asks us to leave. Don't promise me forever, just don't let go yet. There's a place between goodbye and stay, where I can love you without being afraid, where your hand is still inside of mine, and for a little while the world is kind. There's a place where no one knows, where every secret safely goes. If I can't have you in the light, I'll hold you in the quiet tonight. And when the morning takes you away, I'll carry this until another day. Not as a wound, not as a lie, but as the sweetest truth stay in that place between goodbye and stay. It's not the diamonds that I remember, not the fancy dinners in December. It's you half awake beside the coffee, stealing my toast and acting innocent. It's the way you knock before you enter, though you've had the key for years together. It's the little note beside the telephone saying, don't forget you're loved when you're alone. We spent so long chasing something grand, we never saw it growing in our hands. Love wasn't waiting somewhere far away, it was sitting next to me every day. It's all the ordinary things, the way you laugh, the way you sing, the way you reach for me at night without waking up the light. It's all the little things you do that made a life feel beautiful. And if forever has a sound, I think it's you coming home now. I never knew a heart could bring so much meaning to ordinary things. It's Sunday laundry on the line, your old blue shirt hanging next to mine. It's arguing about the radio, then dancing when our favorite song comes on. It's your hand against my back in crowds, the way you find me when the room gets loud. It's every birthday, every winter rain, every I'm sorry, every start again. We didn't write a perfect story, we just kept choosing one another. And somewhere between the years, the ordinary became extraordinary. It's all the ordinary things, the way you laugh, the way you sing, the way you reach for me at night without waking up the light. It's all the little things you do that made a life feel beautiful. And if forever has a sound, I think it's you coming home now. I never knew a heart could bring so much meaning to ordinary things. If tomorrow takes our youth, if the mirror tells another truth, if our hands grow old and slow, there's one thing I already know. I'll still recognize your footsteps, I'll still know your favorite song, I'll still find your hand in the dark and wonder how the years went by so fast. Maybe this is what forever is. Not a perfect moment, a million little ones. It's all the ordinary things, the way you laugh, the way you sing, the way you reach for me at night and pull me closer without a word. It's all the little things you do that made this life feel beautiful. And if forever has a sound, it's you coming home now. So let the years keep moving. say your name. For all the ordinary things, your coffee, my toast, your hand finding mine. All the ordinary things, all of my life. I saw you standing by the corner store, older than the man I knew before. You looked at me, then looked away, like there were 20 years between us you didn't know how to name. I almost kept on walking too, maybe that's what pride had taught me to do. But then you said my name so softly, and every locked up memory came loose. We talked about the weather, we talked about the town, anything but the night we tore each other down. Then you finally looked at me and said the words I never thought I'd hear. Before we become strangers, before we turn away, before another year can teach us how to forget the things we couldn't say, I need you to know I loved you, even when I made you hurt. I was too proud to call it fear, so I called it something worse. Before we become strangers, let me tell you what is true. I never stopped wishing I had been kinder to you. You said you waited by the telephone 3 nights hoping I'd come home. I said I thought you wanted freedom. You said I wanted you to ask me to stay. We laughed a little at the tragedy, two stubborn hearts with no diplomacy. We could have saved ourselves 1,000 tears if we'd been brave enough to speak back then. You reached across the table, I watched your hand arrive, and for the first time in forever, I didn't need to hide. Before we become strangers, before we turn away, before another year can teach us how to forget the things we couldn't say, I need you to know I loved you, even when I made you hurt. I was too proud to call it fear, so I called it something worse. Before we become strangers, let me tell you what is true. I never stopped wishing I had been kinder to you. I can't promise we're the same, I can't erase what happened then, and I won't ask you to pretend that broken things don't leave a bend. But maybe love isn't always finding someone who never lets you down. Maybe sometimes it's finding the courage to rebuild what you broke down. If there still a little room for me in your life. I don't wanna waste it. Before we become strangers, before we lose this chance, before the years can close the door on everything we still have left, I need you to know I love you, not the memory, not the past. I love the woman you've become, and I wanna know her at last. Before we become strangers, before we let this moment move, if there's a road back to each other, I'll walk every mile with you. We were young and we were foolish, we were certain we were right. Now we're standing here with nothing but the truth between our eyes. Maybe we don't get forever, maybe we don't know where this goes. But if you reach for my hand tonight, I'll be brave enough to hold it. Before we become strangers, don't walk away, not this time. You came home wearing that old black dress, the one you used to wear when we were reckless. You caught me staring from across the room and smiled like you already knew. We've been married to the ordinary, bills and mornings, years and anniversaries. Somewhere between the laundry and the rain, we forgot how to say each other's names that way. But tonight there's something in your eyes, a little danger I recognize, and suddenly the years fall away like they were never strong enough to make us change. There's a fire we never lost, buried underneath the years and all the dust. You can call it foolish, call it fate, but I can feel it when you look at me that way. There's a fire we never lost, no matter how far the seasons carried us. So when you pull me close tonight, I remember why your hands still feel like mine. We thought the flame had disappeared, it was only waiting here. You poured the wine and turned the lights down low, put that old record on from years ago. I laughed and said we're getting older. You said then come a little closer. Your hand found the small of my back like some old instinct we never lost track. And I forgot every word I meant to say when you kissed me like you did back in the day. Maybe love doesn't always burn bright, maybe sometimes it learns to hide. But give it one spark, one touch, one glance, and the whole room remembers how to dance. There's a fire we never lost, buried underneath the years and all the dust. You can call it foolish, call it fate, but I can feel it when you look at me that way. There's a fire we never lost, no matter how far the seasons carried us. So when you pull me close tonight, I remember why your hands still feel like mine. thought the flame had disappeared. It was only waiting here. I don't wanna be 20 again. I don't want the life we had back then. I like the woman I've become, and I love the man you've grown into. So let the years stay on our faces. Let them tell the truth about the places we've been together, side by side, still finding new ways to come alive. Turn the record over. I'm not finished loving you. There's a fire we never lost. It survived every season, every storm. You can call it foolish, call it fate. I just call it us. When you look at me, then lost. And tonight I don't care what the morning costs. Let the whole world disappear outside. I want your heart beating next to mine. We don't need the reckless days. We don't need to turn the clock away. Give me every line the years have drawn. I'll still choose you when the lights come on. Because the fire we never lost was never just a flame. It was every time we chose each other and loved each other again. Turn the lights down low. Come a little closer. After all these years, I still know that look. You came to me with a letter in your hand, a one-way ticket to another land. You couldn't meet my eyes at first, like saying goodbye would make the leaving worse. You said the offer came out of the blue, the kind of chance you only get once or two. I smiled and told you you should go, then watched the words fall heavy to the floor. We both knew what the choice would cost. We both knew what we'd have to lose. But I couldn't be the woman who made you choose between your dream and me. Go take the dream you had to take, even if it breaks my heart to watch you leave. I won't turn your wings into a cage. I won't make you smaller just to keep you here with me. between my hands. You asked me if I would wait for you. I wanted to say yes, but I knew a promise made from fear and tears would only haunt us through the years. So I kissed you like I meant goodbye, though every part of me said lie. And when you held me close that night, I memorized the sound of your heartbeat. Go take the dream you had to take, even if it breaks my heart to watch you leave. I won't turn your wings into a cage. I won't make you smaller just to keep you here with me. If love is really what we said, then let it live beyond this bed, beyond this town, beyond tonight, beyond the distance and the miles. Just go take the dream you had to take. I'll love you while you fly Maybe someday you'll come back. Maybe I'll be somewhere else. Maybe we'll laugh about the night we thought our hearts could only live as one. But if you never do, I need you to know this much: I would rather lose you to your future than keep you from becoming who you are. That's not giving up on love. That's loving you enough to let it breathe. Go take the dream you had to take, even if it breaks my heart to watch you leave. I won't turn your wings into a cage. I won't make you smaller just to keep you here with me. If love is really what we said, then it doesn't die because we part. It lives in every road you take and every place you carry my heart. So go where the lights are brighter. Go where your name is waiting there. Go become the man you dreamed of, even if I'm not beside you when you get there. And if one night beneath another sky you hear our old song playing, know somewhere in this world tonight someone is still proud of you for staying true to the dream you had to take. Take the ticket, take the chance. I'll take the memories, and I'll love you from here. We still say good morning every day, still kiss before we go our separate ways. You still know exactly how I take my tea, but somewhere in between you stop seeing me. The dinner gets cold on the table, the television talks for us. You ask me if I'm tired, I say a little, and we both let it pass. There was a time we'd tell each other every secret, every fear. Now I can sit 3 feet beside you and somehow feel you're nowhere near. We were quiet for too long. Let the silence grow between us like a wall. We kept calling it a phase, kept pretending love was sleeping, when maybe it was fading all along. We were careful not to fight, careful not to say the words that might ignite. But a heart can disappear, not from one goodbye, but from 1,000 things you never say out loud. We were quiet for too long. I found your old letters in a drawer, the ones you wrote before we knew what life was for. You called me the girl who changed your world. I wondered when I stopped being that girl. You looked at me across the room, and I could see you knew it too. We weren't angry, we weren't cruel, we were simply running out of things to do. Maybe we thought staying meant forever, maybe leaving meant defeat. But sometimes telling someone the truth is the most loving thing you can speak. We were quiet for too long. Let the silence grow between us like a wall. We kept calling it a phase, kept pretending love was sleeping, when maybe it was fading all along. We were careful not to fight, careful not to say the words that might ignite. But a heart can disappear, not from one goodbye, but from 1,000 things you never say out loud. We were quiet far too long. So tell me if you're lonely, tell me if you're scared, tell me if you still reach for me, and find that I'm not there. I don't want another year of being strangers who behave. I would rather hear the truth tonight than spend a lifetime living halfway. Do you still love me? Or do you only love the life we made? We were quiet for too long, but tonight I'm finally saying what is wrong. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need the truth, before we both become someone we're not. If there's still a flame somewhere, then let's be brave enough to meet it there. And if the love is really gone, let us mourn it honestly, instead of dragging it along. Maybe we can find each other go. But either way, tonight we finally have to know, because love deserves a voice and hearts deserve a choice. And I won't spend another year mistaking silence for hope. We were quiet for too long, so say something, anything. Just don't disappear beside me. You know which table I always choose. You know I hate those awful shoes. You know I take my coffee black, and when I'm sad, you know I won't admit to that. We spend 1,000 evenings talking. Half the time we don't know what we're saying. You tell me about the girl you almost loved. I tell you you're an idiot, then laugh too much. We've been standing side by side through every wrong turn, every changing tide. And somewhere between the years, you became the person I look for when you're not here. Somewhere along the way, you stopped being just a friend. Somewhere along the way, I started wishing every night would never end. I can't remember when it changed. There wasn't one dramatic day, just 1,000 little moments turning into something I can't explain. Maybe I was looking everywhere for what was already there. Somewhere along the way, I fell in love with you. You came by when my car broke down, complained about the rain all over town. You fixed the engine, made some joke, and I watched your hands like I'd never seen them before. You looked up and caught me staring. I said, "What?" You said, "Nothing." But the room suddenly felt smaller, and my heartbeat started saying something. You asked if I was feeling alright. I said, "I guess I'm fine." But I knew something had shifted the moment your hand touched mine. Somewhere along the way, you stopped being just a friend. Somewhere along the way, I started wishing every night would never end. I can't remember when it changed. There wasn't one dramatic day, just 1,000 little moments turning into something I can't explain. Maybe I was looking everywhere for what was already there. Somewhere along the way, I fell in love with you. What if you knew? What if you felt it too? What if the reason every other love fell through was because my heart was saving the quietest room for you? You don't have to say anything, just look at me. Somewhere along the way, we stopped being just a friend. Somewhere along the way, I started wanting was quietly bringing me this way. Maybe love was never lightning, maybe it was simply growing near, while I was busy calling you my friend, year after year. Somewhere along the way, you became my safest place, the first name in my mind when something beautiful happens in my day. And if you feel the same, don't let another moment slip away, because I've spent half my life beside you, and only now I know what I should say. You were there from the beginning, I just took a little too long to see you. I saw you after all these years, a little silver hiding in your hair. You smiled the same familiar smile, and suddenly I was 20 for a while. We talked beside the crowded room about the weather, work and friends. You asked me if I was happy now. I said I am, and meant it in the end. There was a time I'd have given anything to hear you ask me that, but time has a funny way of changing what you think you lack. I remember us kindly, not as perfect, not as wrong, just two young hearts that burned so brightly for a little while too long. I remember all the laughter, all the nights we couldn't sleep, and even though you left my life, the memories are mine to keep. I don't need to turn you into a stranger just because our story ends. I remember us kindly, and I'm grateful we were once more than friends. We drove for hours without a plan. You'd hold my hand and I'd pretend that every road was leading somewhere we would never have to leave. We had our fights, we had our pride, we said some things we couldn't hide, but underneath the broken pieces there was always something true. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself anymore. Some doors close because they're finished, not because nobody cared before. I remember us kindly, not as perfect, not as wrong, We don't need another beginning. We don't need to rewrite the past. Some loves are beautiful precisely because they weren't built to last. I loved you. I don't need to still love you to know that it was real. Remember us kindly, and I hope you do the same. Not with regret inside your heart, not with somebody left to blame. I remember every season, every photograph and song. And if somebody asks me where the best years went, I'll tell them they were ours. Maybe we were only chapters, maybe we were only time, but you were once the beating heart inside a very beautiful part of mine. So go and live your life, I'll keep living mine. And if our paths cross again someday, I hope we both can smile, because I remember us kindly, and that's enough. Take care of yourself, I mean it. And thank you for the years.